Welcome boys and girls from YouTube. My name is Sloth, this is the Sloth Forge, and thanks a lot for stopping by on today's video. Today is the final day of Season 1. Tomorrow, finally, Season 2 begins. And it feels like I'm hyped for weeks now for Season 2, because finally we can start to roll some dice now. Because I've been saving dice now for a couple of weeks as well. And yeah, I'm very hyped. I want to roll some dice. So yeah, super hyped for Season 2. But of course also this means that there is no new content for Season 1. Season 1 is about to end, also the Resurgent Dragon already ended, and the Temporal Vortex only provides Worm Arrow from now on, no longer does it provide us with the Collapse to Dry Echo. So yeah, we can chill from now, we can relax a little bit, which is very nice. Now instead, for today's video, I wanted to give you a small recap, or I'm not sure recap is the correct term, it's more of my personal feedback for Season 1. And not only my feedback, because I also want to gather your feedback. Whatever you liked about Season 1, whatever you did not like about Season 1, please let me know in the comments below. Because after this video, I want to make something, let's call it a feedback letter for the devs. I just want to gather all your feedback and my feedback and make a quick message for the devs and just provide them with our feedback. Now, they did not ask me for this particular feedback, so I'm not sure if they want it, if they will use it, if they will listen to it. But I think in general, feedback is always useful. If you're creating content of any kind, it is always useful to have feedback from other people. So, and by the way, just to mention this as well real quick, you can also give me some feedback for the content that I do on this channel. What do you like? What do you not like? How can I make better content, better future content for you? Please let me know this in the comments below as well. And now, let's get started, let's get into this. And the first thing that I want to talk about, some positive feedback, something I really liked about the game. They implemented those D&D collaborations so nicely into the game. Just first from a player's perspective, it was very nice to experience those collaborations. Very nice voice acting, those quest lines, those storyline was very interesting, so a lot of fun. But now, and this is the biggest positive feedback that I could give, so 2 thumbs up here, everyone was able to get those exclusive D&D heroes. Everyone who joined the game just for Drist or just for Elminster was able to get those heroes without spending a dime, without spending hours and hours into the game. Everyone was able to get those heroes, which is so nice. This is very generous, and especially if we compare this now to other games, to other gacha games or mobile games in general, this is very special, very unique, because other games, especially when it comes to those collaboration events, really like to use FOMO for their benefit. FOMO, just in case you wonder, the fear of missing out. And yeah, many mobile games, gacha games, use this for their benefit, because those exclusive D&D heroes in this instance, they are time gated. They are only available for example, 2 weeks. And yeah, so it is not so easy to get them normally. But in this game, if you just played actively on a daily basis, then you were 100% able to get those heroes 100% free to play. And this is very generous. I really loved this. So very nicely done. Now, another thing, also first some positive feedback, is I really like also that we can get up to 600 Heliolite dice every single season. Now, this is also very generous, because this means that everyone, 100% free-to-play players, were able to guarantee themselves 2 premium heroes every single season. And this is very nice, because those premium heroes are extremely rare. They are very hard to come by, and guaranteeing yourself 2 of those heroes, and not only guaranteeing yourself them, but also to target summon for some particular heroes. If you really want Levanis because she is your most favorite hero in the game, then you are 100% able to go for her. And this is also very generous. I really like this system, how it is right now. Also, just in general, I really like those premium heroes, because they are not mandatory. You can clear the whole game 100% free to play without any of those premium heroes, because there are so many very strong, very well designed heroes. And still, we love those premium heroes. They are very rare and very hard to come by. So whenever you get one of those premium heroes, it is very exciting. And I really like this as well. So in general, the hero system in this game, in my personal opinion, is done very nicely. Also, and this is now just a small negative feedback or just my personal feedback how I would change this for the future, because in case you didn't know, there is a hidden pity system for those premium heroes. After 1000 summons without a premium hero, you are guaranteed to summon a premium hero from your next dice. I know 1000 dice is very much, but on the other hand, you can still guarantee yourself two premium heroes every single season. And without this pity system, and now I know 1000 dice is quite a lot, but I think it is fine because we want those premium heroes to feel premium, we want them to feel special, and as I said, they are not mandatory. You don't need them to clear some particular areas in the game. They are just here for our personal excitement, and just, of course, if you want to reach the best possible stats, the best possible damage results, then of course you need those premium heroes. But there is this one thing I would change when it comes to this pity system. There are actually two things that I would change. First, I would add here a small note, just so that everyone knows about this 1000 pity system, because this is nowhere written in the game, and yet it is confirmed by the devs that there is, after 1000 summons, the guaranteed premium hero, if you did not summon a single premium hero in your 1000 summons. So first, just add a real quick message here so that everyone knows about this. This is just a small adjustment, and the second adjustment is just what I prefer, or what I would prefer, because the premium pity system does not carry over. So this means that this always refreshes with every single new banner that you summon on. And so this means for most people, this 1000 pity system will never be active. It will never take effect because only whales or very big spenders will use 1000 dice on one particular banner. So this is a small adjustment, but yet very effective, and it would help so many players out there if we just instead have this 1000 pity system carry over. So if you summon 1000 dice, no matter on what banner, then you guarantee yourself a premium hero. I would really love this adjustment. So yeah, maybe they will add this or change this for future content. So this is when it comes to summons. Now there is another thing that I want to talk about that I personally did not like so much, and I know for a fact that a lot of you agree on this. It is that the final week of the first season was very exhausting because we had to attack the Resurgent Dragon on a daily base. On the Continental Challenge, we had 1 week time, which was very fine. So we had a lot of days to prepare our teams, to build our teams, to test our teams, and then just run it over and over again until we had a very good result, which we then wanted to lock in to save. But now, for the Resurgent Dragon, we had to attack on a daily base, which was quite exhausting because, and now talking about FOMO, here was a little bit of FOMO in my opinion, because you had to do so. If you only forgot 1 or 2 attacks only once, it will cost you so many damage points and therefore so many ranking points, and therefore so many Echo of Clepsydra, which will then lose you a lot of your seasonal progress as well. So this is, if we've been active now for 2 months and then in the final week we only forgot to attack once, or we just had no time on this one particular day, then we lose a lot of progress. And I don't like this. I think this is, for a lot of players, very demotivating, because sometimes real life is always more important, obviously, but sometimes there is just so much real life that you have no time to log in on this particular day, and then you lose so much progress, which I don't like so much. So I would change this, that we now have to attack, or are able to attack, the Resurgent Dragon on a weekly base as well, or maybe we have like a 3 or 4 time window, 3 or 4 day timed window, instead of a 1 day window for every single attack. Because for me it felt quite exhausting, and I think that other players will agree on this. But of course, as always, let me know in the comments below what you think about this daily attacks on the Resurgent Dragon as well. And yeah, that's it pretty much when it comes to Resurgent Dragon. Now let me look at my notes real quick if there is something I want to add. Oh yeah, there is one thing that I absolutely forgot, and this is also very positive feedback. I really loved those events. There were some very, very generous events where we got a lot of dice. So yeah, as I said, we can get up to 600 dice every single season without spending a dime, which is very nice, which is very motivating for free-to-play players as well, but not only for free-to-play players, but also for spenders. Small spenders, big spenders, whales, we all love to get some freebies, some good rewards for events. And also, if those events are a bit of fun as well, then yeah, it's a win-win situation, I think, for everyone. So yeah, in general, I really liked those events. There were many very generous events. And then there is only one thing to talk about real quick. It's about those season ranking rewards. And I have mixed feelings about this. In personal, honestly, I think those rewards are quite fine. But I know that many players, and they are absolutely right about this, they say that those rewards are not so good. They used to be better, and yes, this is correct. But on the other hand, I think this is a quite good solution, that those rewards are not so good, because otherwise it would be quite demotivating for other players. For more casual players, players that don't reach top 200, they still get 20 of those tickets, they still get 20 of those dice, so it is just not so demotivating. There is not such a big gap between the top performing players and more casual or free-to-play players, which has its ups and downs. I like it. Also, I would change it and give the player base some additional skins, some additional appearance, maybe some additional titles, or here, hero frames, avatar frames, whatever. Just some additional skins. So this is just to make those rewards a bit more unique and make it a bit more rewarding if you rank very good into your server in the season ranking. So this is the only thing that I would change. Same here with the season shop. I think, of course, it would be nice if we can get more Heliolite dice here, more Rim Arrow here, more Master Scrolls here. I would love to see this. But honestly, I think it is quite okay. Of course, some more rewards would be nice. But what I would change is I would add here maybe 1 or 2 skins as well. A title, an avatar frame, whatever. Just some appearance, some skins to make it a bit more rewarding and to give you some of those a bit more unique rewards depending on your ranking. This is the one thing I would change, but apart from that, I think it is quite nice because if those rewards, so for example, if those golden tickets would guarantee you an exclusive hero, then I would think it would be quite demotivating for a lot of players, especially for the person who ranks 21 on the final ranking. This would be so demotivating. Instead, I think it is fine, because in the end, those golden tickets are pretty much the same as those purple tickets and those blue tickets, because they don't guarantee you a legendary premium hero, they only make it possible for you to pull one of those legendary premium heroes. And still, you are very unlikely to pull one of those, so I think it is fine. Like it is, just add 1 or 2 nice additional skins here to make it a bit more rewarding, so it feels a bit more rewarding. This is the one thing that I would change here. But as well here, let me know what you think about the season rewards and yeah, the rewarding systems in general. What do you think about it? And that's it pretty much for today's video. Please let me know your feedback. I'm very interested in your opinions. And then I will add all your feedback to this feedback letter and then, yeah, provide the devs with this feedback and maybe they will listen to the feedback. But of course, I think there was so much feedback and we cannot expect them to change everything like we wanted. But yeah, as I said, I think feedback is always useful. And yeah, I'm always grateful for feedback. So if you want to give me some feedback as well, I would highly appreciate it. But well, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for stopping by and see you in the next one.